the grind, it be grinds, y'all. It be a lot of grinds. But I did have another positive message, and I just was so overwhelmed last week actually with the way that car rant went, that it was never supposed to even turn up like that. But y'all turned up in the comments. Y'all was like, hey, like, do your big one. And just to let you guys know, that really, really motivated me like tenfold, because this month has been extremely difficult for me. Hello, this is going to be the last or the first part of the vlog, not sure. Gotta see how I'm feeling when I'm editing. But guys, I am exhausted, like exhausted. I'm leaving on Thursday morning to go to Women Evolve, and then I get back on Saturday. So Thursday, I actually felt called. This is gonna be really cool. I'm definitely gonna vlog this, but I just randomly posted on my Instagram. Like, I was just down here working in the office, and like God really just placed it on my heart, while you're at Women Evolve, you should meet with people down there, with girls, and help them, you know, on their tech sales journey. And I just posted on my Instagram, and like 16, 17 girls like reached back out to me like, I want to come and whatever. So Thursday from 5 to 7, I'm gonna have like a girls dinner. Like more of like a cocktail hour, like not dinner, from 5 to 7. So I found this hotel downtown Dallas that said that we can come through and like at the bar and restaurant thing. And yeah, so that is something I'm really looking forward to this week. Really random, spontaneous, and my assistant actually helped me put that together last minute within 24 hours. So shout out to her. She's like a saving grace in my life. Seriously, she helps me with like a lot of stuff, because I'm just growing to a point where my podcast would work with the amount of things that I'm building. It's just difficult to do everything by myself. And I feel like, you know, even when I started my last business, like 2 years ago, I had Sky High Club, maybe three years ago. One of my best friends was living with me and being a roommate at the time. So I had help. And I will tell you, like, a lot of the stuff that I be having going on, the amount of things that I have going on, guys, I definitely be having help. My hookah business, my mom used to fly up here, help me and my best friend. Like, it was a group effort. So I do want to just give grace and gratitude to like the people that always end up in my life, and they can help me, because yeah, sometimes I be feeling stretched, guys, to my capacity. And even right now, these are one of those moments where the month of September is just back to back to back. Tomorrow night I have my group coaching. Before that, I have to go record for a podcast. Wednesday night, I have a podcast. I have a flight 7 a.m. Thursday. I have a dentist appointment 8 a.m. tomorrow. And I have meetings from 9 to 3. Like, it's a lot, you know? Like, I'm sitting here, like, constantly working. And it's just so much that goes into my life behind the scenes. Like, on average, I feel like I spend at least 7 to 8 hours a day on a computer, just nonstop. Even right now, like, my neck hurts really bad. So there's just like a lot of things that I feel like the grind, it be grinds, y'all. It be a lot of grinds. But I did have another positive message, and I just was so overwhelmed last week actually with the way that car rant went, that it was never supposed to even turn up like that. But y'all turned up in the comments. Y'all was like, hey, like, do your big one. And just to let you guys know, that really, really motivated me like tenfold, because this month has been extremely difficult for me. I just be praying to God every day, like, get me through it, because as I mentioned to you guys, next month in October, I'm releasing my whole tech sales platform. So guys, I've been working day and night for almost 6 weeks since Barbados. Like, there's a lot people just don't see, but you know, I'm working with a marketing agency right now, and the amount of lift that they have me doing, I mean, they told me it would be like a 7-week project. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is nothing. And in the moment, oh my God, on top of recording all of this content for people and courses, it's very overwhelming right now. I feel like my community needs this. I feel like my greater fellow African Americans, and just anybody who is a minority, really looking for just a new opportunity needs this. There's so many people who reach out to me, and like I said, it's just been mind-blowing how many people I've affected, or just this year alone, but more specifically in the past 6 months, how rapidly it's gotten intensified, and how many people I really started touching. So even just doing something as simple as when I'm in Dallas, mad people then DM me, like they're like, can you do this in this city? Can you do this in this city? And then I'm like, my ass is a little hustler, so I'm like, dang, how we gonna do this in mass cities? Now I gotta do little tech link ups, you know, but I have to always pace. So the Dallas thing is just me like throwing it out there, like, all right, whatever, God places in my heart, you going to Women Evolve, help other women evolve, like get in your bag, and just reach out and connect with the community and the people that need it. So I do have a really positive message I want to leave y'all on with this video as well. It won't be as rah-rah as the last one, but I was watching TD Jakes this weekend, and all I kept hearing in my head was talk to people who are really struggling with depression around finding jobs right now, you know, discouragement around finding jobs. Many of you may not know, I got laid off from my first job. I went to college, I did everything right. Even when I was in college, I could only get one job, like, and I went to a top 20 university in the country. So I just wanted to really share this. Hold on real quick. Hold on, where the notes at? Where the notes at? Okay, so this video was about, or this sermon that TD Jakes preached about was about counterintuitive disciplines this Sunday. And it was saying that we all face the same things, but we react completely differently. And this just reminded me that I am somebody who typically reacts in a state of motivation when I'm rejected, or like if I go through a breakup, y'all, I'd be like, oh, fuck that, I'm about to get a bag. Like, I'm about to get rich. Like, I don't care about, like, you know, a breakup. Like, and I just noticed in different friend circles and environments I was in, like, this really stuck to me because I realized that a lot of us deal with our trauma, or we deal with situations that feel like rejection or redirection, or just different things in very different ways. And I just thought this was so dope, because the same sun that provides us light can either harden you if you're clay, or it can soften you, and clay is very moldable. So I just thought that was very cool. But as long as you've been knocked down, you have the opportunity to get up. So I found that very cool. And the main point of the sermon that I really want to share with you guys is called Tactical Empathy. And then I put right next to that on my notes, applying for jobs. Like, it all just started hitting me because I felt like so many people need tactical empathy. If you're somebody really looking to break into tech sales, one thing I would tell you is the art of sales is really truly connecting with individuals and people. So to become a really good seller, you need tactical empathy. And I was just like, oh, you got to speak on this. So it said that everything is negotiation. And this is how I view my life. Like, everything I need is a negotiation. I always think of things as a negotiation. Somebody wants something and I want to receive something, and vice versa. Like, there's nothing everybody's just doing because they don't. They just care to do it. Like, you want a job because you want a better financial situation. You want to provide for your family. You want to provide for your kids. An employer wants employees because they need their business to run. Everybody's gaining something out of it. So really, it's a negotiation. So it's like, what do you have to offer and value, right? From business to marriage to just everything, you know? So what can't you afford to get mad at when you encounter certain situations in life? And this is what I wanted to really hit home on. You can't afford, if people depend on you, if you got kids, if you want a 6-figure job, to feel rejected, to feel depressed. You have to persevere through these times. You have to really get in tune with yourself as an individual to say, no matter what I face, this is what I want and this is the goal, and I'm gonna put my best foot forward every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if that means, a lot of times people get rejected, but something that I just tell people all the time is, half the time you're applying for a job you're not qualified for. So imagine feeling rejected over something you have no place even applying for. Like, and that's not to say that you don't deserve those things, but everything comes in their due time. I'm not gonna go apply for a VP of a 25-year experience job when I've only been in this this space for 7 years and then be depressed that I got rejected. And that's like the concept I want people to understand. You're breaking in to tech sales. Cool. You guys are applying for entry-level jobs. Cool. You have to figure out how to differentiate yourself as an individual and not face rejection. You also have to figure out how to separate yourself, because right now, thousands of people are doing the same thing. So realistically, if you look at the numbers, one, we just came off a job crisis and freeze for a whole bunch of time. So we're just opening back up and jobs are just starting to open. So this is just the reality of the situation. It's nothing for you to take personal. It's just what is going on in our greater world. It is a recession right now. So companies are also not spending a certain amount of money. Once again, nothing personal to you. So these are the things you're up against and the beast you're up against. And I just want people to really be in tune with those things instead of saying, it's me. What am I not doing? Why am I not getting a job? It just may take 6 to 8 months right now because of the time. There's people who have been laid off with experience, so they may be in line before you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, be aware of the surroundings of what you're doing. This is also going to translate into tech sales. You got to be aware of your industry. You got to stay up to date with the latest news. You got to understand who you're trying to connect with. So the same way you're in a job situation, on a job hunt, you need to understand the market you're trying to connect with and not take things personally. I hope that makes sense. Another thing is, how will you respond? When you accept certain things, you need to respond a certain way. So if you keep getting rejected on jobs, maybe you have to ask yourself, do I have a certain level of professionalism when I enter these interviews? Have I been trained properly? Do I have the right vocabulary? Am I thinking strategically enough and articulating myself in a certain way? Am I showing up and maybe telling these people way too much and oversharing in an interview? You know what I'm saying? You have to seek out, because how I view it is, if you didn't go to college for this, you put up a few $100s to a few $1,000s investment. There's other people who put up 4 years of their time, tons of money, went away to school. You know, you're up against these things, and it's just the reality of what you're choosing to do. If I choose to become a real estate agent watching YouTube and don't go to school, I may have to grind a little bit harder to allocate certain resources to put me in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's people who get into tech and do boot camps for coding and they teach themselves, but I can guarantee you it's probably not as easy as if you sat in a classroom and had an instructor teach you. So just being realistic with yourself, I feel like, will a lot of times lower the disappointment barrier, because you're actually understanding, hey, it's not me. It's not something I'm doing. This is literally how I'm being positioned in this market. This is where I stand, and what do I need to do to separate myself so I can easily move forward versus keep going through the same cycles or same loops and getting the same results. You know, you have to change your behaviors or your thought processes to move forward. And I think that's a very big thing when it comes to interviewing. So your anger may be your enemy. This is the final thing that I'm going to leave y'all on. Your anger may be your enemy because you cannot negotiate a settlement when you are being personally insulted. And that ties right back into, if you're taking it personal versus understanding there's an industry crisis, there's a financial crisis, there are, you know, tons of people with more experience than me that are laid off right now. These are the circumstances I'm up against. Maybe I need to educate myself more. Maybe I need to separate myself more as a candidate. Maybe I need to do something like what I do, monthly coaching with my students. Do you know how many people got moved through on interviews doing coaching with me because they saw them take an initiative to actually put themselves in a better predicament? Literally can't make this up. You know what I mean? Like, people actually are out here spending hours of their month with me doing coaching, and there's tons of people who may not. Those people have done something to separate themselves. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself what God wants you to negotiate while y'all going through these tough processes, applying for these jobs, and what have you accepted that you need to let go of so you can negotiate better. And that's the message I got for y'all today. And I hope that this one was helpful. I think every week within the vlogs and the fun, I'm definitely going to drop y'all the gems and keep the motivation coming, because y'all definitely poured back into me so infinitely. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. That was just the boost I needed to get all this stuff done and help more people like y'all. So I'm really grateful for it and thank God for it. But yeah, I'm just so grateful, and I cannot wait to meet all my Dallas girls on Thursday. I can't wait for Woman of Bob. I'm finally gonna see Sarah Jakes Roberts in person. That is my girl, y'all. That is my girl, okay? Like, so I'm very excited. But Anyways, I hope this positivity lands well with you guys. I hope you keep your head up. I hope you keep striving throughout the week. I hope you get into the bag and drop some positive wins in the comments this week. Drop some positive things that have happened for you. Speak positivity over your life. Even the small wins are very important to claim. Always be grateful for even the smallest wins, guys. So drop some positive wins in the comments, and we're going to do this every week, and we're going to run it back, and we're going to keep it going, because last week it just lit that fire in me. So be blessed, and I hope you guys have a phenomenal week. What's going on? Me and baby Chloe. Chloe, come here. Chloe, come here. Me and baby Chloe about to ride. I'm about to go to the mall real quick. I want to go to Mac, guys. It's Friday evening. I want to go out to dinner and have a drink with my girl. It has been I just been feeling stressed all week with the amount of things that I've been trying to get done before I start traveling next week. I'm super excited. I am going to Women Evolve, and then I just announced today that I'm going to be at the Sisters in Sales Conference in New York. So yeah, I got my hair done for all this travel with this wig because I don't want the shortcut for like almost 10 days of travel. So, you know, it's just a lot. I'm not going to be able to upkeep it for that. And I just feel like it's going to be different weathers. I'm going to Texas. Y'all know it's hot down there in Houston and Dallas and all kinds of places. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get a good little bust down. I have one in a minute. Definitely feeling it. So yeah, I'm going to bring you guys with me because I do want to try this new foundation. First of all, the skin has been skinning for sure. Last year I really struggled with a whole year of not being able to identify mad dermatologists. A whole bunch of stuff that was just, my skin was like breaking out, like cystic acne after cystic acne, all on this side only. And it just went away on its own after I stopped using all the medicines. Just completely went away. I've never had a skin problem before that, and I don't have one now, thank the Lord. I don't want to jinx it, y'all, but yeah, I just saw this new ad on my reels. I've been wanting a new foundation. I've been addicted to the YSL skin tint that I've been using all summer. Look at Chloe, y'all. So I wanted something different. And one second. Yeah, I really, sorry, somebody was trying to get from behind me, but I wanted something different, y'all. And I wanted something different, and I want a heavier coverage. And I just saw this, and I think it'll be perfect for me. I know MAC is a good coverage type of foundation, and this one was a little different. They say it's new. They say it's popping. It has like great things to help with your skin in it as well. Not only foundation, but it helps with your actual skin underneath, and it glows. Like, it's looking amazing. So I really want a new foundation. I want maybe a new foundation brush as well. And then I want a new concealer. So I never get to use the Tarte concealer. I've never found a shade that works for me. I'm still a LA Girl Pro to this day type of concealer girl. I would say that I definitely liked using NARS concealer for a bit, but I felt like I had to use so much of it over and over again that became kind of frustrating. So I'm gonna just see what's new. Like, I haven't been makeup shopping in a really long time. And then I'm going to dinner tonight and getting drinks with my friend Shanice, who's one of my close friends. We've been friends since we were 14, and we have been living in Atlanta. She's been here 8 years, and I've been here 6 now, going on 7. So we've always kind of lived in the same place other than college, and that's my girl. Y'all have seen her before on vlogs too, but we're going to get some dinner and drinks. We're trying out this new spot called Buckhead Social tonight. And then we're gonna go to MCK because that's my spot, honey, and the Barbie's jumping over here. And yeah, I want to drink her too. I've just really been stressed. I have not really been drinking like that, but I do think that I like this place I'm in where, you know, I'm not feeling like I'm dependent on liquor or substances or anything really to manage my stress. Like, I really just been taking bubble baths and really like just chilling, praying, just in a very different space. So I feel like I want to move out of a space, or I have moved out of a space of more like, okay, like I'm really stressed today, I need to drink a glass of wine tonight, or I need to alleviate this. It's kind of like I've been working for a real long time all summer, had a few drinks this summer, literally probably been out 2 or 3 times this whole summer to drink. So I think I like this space more, like a fun time here and there than constantly every single time I go to eat or every brunch or everything it's liquor, liquor, liquor. Like I really felt like my body was run down before. And yeah, I had a glass of wine like the other night, and y'all, I felt it so much because I'm about to be 30 soon. Like I just think I'm getting older and I have to prioritize my health very differently than my early 20s. And everybody says that, but baby, okay, like I'm feeling it now. So your girl is just fine with a drink here or there because the way it feels the next day is just crazy. All right, I'm loving how I can sleep, eat, just be at peace and just like feel great waking up and energized and, you know, everything all good. But all I really have to do is record content this weekend so your girl can sleep in tomorrow, baby. I just finished recording. I worked for 4 hours, just did content for my tech level stuff. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I've been working, want to get out, haven't been to dinner in a while and been social. So that's the vibes for tonight. So I'm gonna have a little fun, but want to go get some new makeup because I don't even go out like that no more. So let's see. I think the last time I had fun was when I went to the football game about 2-3 weeks ago, literally. So I'm ready for a night out of some fun, but I'm gonna be traveling for the next few weeks. Definitely gonna be at a lot of social events, networking, happy hours. So also this month I was just like, you know, you're gonna be drinking a little bit more next month, so what's the need? So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna take y'all along with me throughout the rest of this vlog. We gonna see what this new MAC foundation is hitting for, boo. And yeah, cheers to the weekend.
How have you heard of this foundation?
Just like on TikTok, honestly. Like I know it just came out, so I actually needed a new foundation, so I was like, let me just come try it. So let's see.
And then you will be able to put this over here, okay? I'm looking at your tripod. Put it here.
Is that a primer?
How is your skin dry or
I would say it's about normal, like.
how is your T-zone? Do you have a honest T-zone? I'm going to take this away from you.
Okay. This?
Yeah. I'm going to use this primer to give you a nice healthy radiance, okay? You can spray it on your hands to see how it looks.
Okay.
This primer here gives a nice healthy radiance.
Yeah, that was nice.
How does it feel so far?
I like the consistency.
What about the color?
Yeah, I like that color a lot. Is that a different color? Yeah, once I add to that,
It is standard, not to that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's just a matter of blending it into everything. What do you think? It's beautiful, right?
I think it matches her. With the light, yeah. No, I think that's a great.
It's beautiful. How do you normally apply your foundation?
With a brush, like.
What is your hand motion with it?
It just depends. I usually pat first and then buff. Like,
I got you.
yeah. Yeah. Is this warm?
No, it's yes, it is.
Okay.
You know, I don't know the NC, but you put some on your hand already.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like it more warm.
Let's get in through the door.
You like it?
Nothing's on the seats, slipping off the floor. We'll get to wherever we choose. You know we just can't lose.
Y'all, the lady done put the foundation over my brows. I was like, hold on, sis. I just need a swatch. I'm about to go home and do my makeup, honey. Just a second. No, that was crazy. She was mad aggressive. I'm like, ma'am, please hold on a second. Like, hold on. But yo, let's see. I'm loving this foundation. Very happy I just came down here randomly. And thank you, TikTok, for that drop.
I'ma come through at the end of the week and a real good glass of a free Big Mac. Yo, it's Monday, alright? Tuesday, I slack. Or it's Wednesday, cool. How about Thursday? Thursday's cat. Friday, we're live. All week, just fine. When I'm thinking about the time, you will be over.
Y'all, this song got me in a chokehold. Like, chokehold. Anyway, next stop is Ulta. Yo, this foundation is hitting. Look at my cheeks just glistening. Oh, I cannot wait to do my beat when I get home. I ain't look cute in a minute. I ain't done my beat down in a minute, you know. I did get my makeup done last week because I had to record something, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I ain't done my makeup and been a girl and put my music on at the house and just vibed out. Wow, I'm getting old. But yeah, let's go in Ulta. I want to get a new concealer too. Yo, I cannot get over the glow on my skin. What's new foundation alert, boo? Thank you. That one's the tequila?
Yes.
Yeah. Cheers, baby. Dinner vibes. The girls have not been outside in a minute. Look. I'm gonna need that. Do you see my fucking face? That shit is crazy.
Do mine.
Bitch, I'm like, do you see this shit?
Have you ever heard of this? Oil perfumery? So they have like perfume oils for all like the groups of like expensive ass perfumes. Like, smell it. I actually have this one. It's by Byredo. So like I have the perfume and then I just get the matching oil to go with it. It smells so good.
They have another thing called Dossier. Have you ever heard of that?
Or alt fragrance, ALT. Oh yeah, I've heard all.
I want to try it. They got the Baccarat too.
I love
they
but
be
the
saying it's
oil for
fire.
me just lasts way longer. Like,
All right, Shanice has never eaten at MCK.
I'm about to try it, y'all.
Y'all know I be in here. Well, I ain't finna tell y'all. Yo, look at my cheek on camera, how luminous this foundation is. What? Stop playing with
This drink
that.
is a little bit sweet. Like I hate when they make mocktails.
Yo,
like,
look at this. Stop playing with that. Like, they did
Stop
they
playing with
big
my
one.
girl.
They did they big one with the, it's 11:11. You know the vibes.
Alright, let's get into this watermelon.
Oh, yeah. So we got a watermelon salad to start. No, I'm just gonna record this here. So I
What is
cannot
that
get
smell?
over the glow on my face. Like, I have not worn a dewy, look, this fire.
I can make that. But it is good.
Everybody can make a little watermelon better.
It is good.
Once I figured out how easy this is, they just dressed it up with balsamic.
But the red onion is throwing me off a little bit. When I smell it, I'm like,
I like it. I feel like it gives it another, like, layer of, like, flavors. You get what I'm saying?
no, for sure. It's just real like oniony.
I love it. With the onion more.
It's good.
I'm gonna eat mad watermelon.
I love a good like wetness. Like if I'm eating hot food, I want something cold to go with it.
I hope you like the salmon. I mean, I couldn't believe what I ate when
There's
I first.
cheese in the grits.
Yeah, but it's not like on top, like it's in it.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Oh yeah,
I love like cheese.
I don't like grits. So the fact that I love this is crazy.
Are the grits like small though? I hate chunky grits.
It's like puree. It's not really
Okay,
hard.
good. I like that. I hate them big chunky grits that's like oatmeal.
This is busted. The bruschetta is so fire. I can't wait to.
I want to go over to the bar and be mixing.
Hold on now.
Where I want to be at.
Not too much. Let me drink my drink.
I'm still on my mocktail journey.
That was a fun journey for me.
Hey, rip on my shirt.